I'll just wait. The bearded one is going to wait a little bit. Then we'll roll. We'll roll. No music. I don't want to get muted again by Facebook all the time. It's not good, is it? Right. I'm tempted just to roll. Very tempted. Very tempted. Okay. I'll start. So, as the title of the heading, this is fucking science from the forefront of my experimentation, plus collation of information that I've read on structured water. A, structuring water is very real. B, the four face of water, Gerald Pollack's work, very, very true. C, is very, very powerful when you get it right, when you learn to structure the water. But it's all about timings to structure the water, because I'm not talking about a machine to structure water, I'm talking about sunlight. Sunlight can structure your water, your blood, your lymph, your blood inside your system. A specific timing of sunlight, which I'll talk about in a bit, can. So internally it'll structure your water, and the water inside your cells, not just in your blood, inside the cells, the mitochondria, all that water, beautiful water inside the cells, it can structure it, but also that same time of sunlight can structure, I don't know, distilled water, you know, like distilled water, 0 ppm water. It can structure your urine, if you're doing aging urine, fresh urine, or whatever. But this is key. You have to understand that there's only one time when sunlight structures water. And some people might not want to hear this, because we talk about solarizing distilled water at any time. People talk about solarizing aged urine at any time. Well, I'm going to tell you, there is pretty much no benefits outside of the times that actually do structure the water. And when does the water get structured? At what time of sunlight does it get structured? It gets structured only at sunrise and sunset, and around these times only. It's the red visible frequency, but actually it's not. It's the near, mid to far infrared frequencies that structure water only, because of their penetration depth. Visible red's got a very high penetration depth, but it's actually the near, mid to far infrared that have an even deeper penetration depth. For whatever reason, it's near, mid to far infrared of sun, only that structures the water, and that is not found at the midday sun. It's only found about 1 to 2 hours before sunrise and after sunrise, and 1 to 2 hours before sunset and after sunset. Now, I know this for a fact because I've experimented with it. I'm experimenting with it only now, putting it out in the garden, because I'm already out doing my red light therapy. And by the way, when you go out just with your eyes at sunrise, sunset, you're structuring your own blood and the water within your own cells. Your own body's getting structured. Your urine's going to come out structured too. The longer you do it, the more structured your water's within your blood. Your urine's going to come. But that's the time where you've got to put out your distilled water from the night before that you've made, or the urine bottles, or whatever water you've got, even if it's spring water. You've got to structure it at that time. You've got to, because that's the only time when the water gets structured. And let me tell you, it is powerful, structured water. I have done a little bit of research, not a lot, into mechanics of what Gerald Pollack talks about with structured water. I drank some today. I properly structured it, and I opened the top of the lid of my plastic, which is not ideal. Yeah, it's 0 ppm, very quick. That zero water, which I always talk about, comes out 0 ppm, but it's plastic, right? But now I started opening the lid on it, even though I think it structures anyway, through the plastic. So the infrared goes through the plastic, because I'm out at sunrise and sunset for an hour or two. For an hour really in the mornings. So it goes through the plastic, but now I've started to do an extra thing with it. I've opened the top of the lid so there's no plastic for it to penetrate. So the red, the near infrared and the visible red, or whatever's structuring it in the sunrise, is doing something powerful. Because when I drink it, oh my god, it's way more than just distilled now. It's something special. I can feel it. I can feel it. How to describe? It's, to me, I get a lot of benefits, and you guys who watch my videos, I get a lot of benefits from red light therapy, sunrise, sunset. I've been banging on about it because it's amazing. So I know exactly how that feels. I'm very sensitive. This is one of my strengths. I'm very sensitive to what works and what doesn't powerfully. Now I can feel what it feels like to be half an hour in and around sunrise, so after sunrise and half an hour. I know what it feels like. I know how amazing it feels. Well, when I drank the structured water, because I left top open, distilled, let it with me half an hour, drunk it. It was like doing red light therapy all over again. It was like the same benefits of red light therapy I was getting from just to my eyes, not even sun gazing by the way, no, under cloud cover, and just having my skin exposed too, not even completely naked. That feeling when I drank the water, it did the same fucking thing inside my system. And I was like, whoa, I've just got a double kick of red light therapy. I've just taken red light therapy through my eyes and my skin, and now with the drink, it feels exactly the same as red light therapy. So this is dot connecting even more. Now, I know that red light therapy, they say, is for sunrise sunset. They say it's the mitochondria is what's going on that works powerfully. It's influencing the mitochondria and lighting them up. Actually, there's hypotheses, it's not facts yet apparently, that red lights, those near infrared frequencies, can also change structure our own waters. Well, now I know this is a fact because I'm getting the same feeling from I'm getting the same feeling from drinking structured water as I get from the red light structuring my own waters. So what I know now in my heart is a huge reason. It might not be the only one. But a huge reason why we feel so good. This is a fact. The huge reason why we feel so good, even with just eyes exposed, because that still structures. At sunrise, sunset, just for 5-10 minutes, the longer the better. The huge reason why we feel that good is because the red light from the sun, the near, mid, far, and invisible red, is structuring our own waters inside us. Somehow it's getting from the eyes to the back of the blood vessels, it's getting to the bloodstream. It's structuring the water and the blood plasma, the water. It's definitely structuring the blood, and it's also structuring the water within the cells. So that's powerful. And that's one of the huge mechanisms which R.E. Whitnam stated was a hypothesis. He didn't put it as one of his main mechanisms in his book, which, by the way, is amazing. Amazing book. But he didn't put it as one of his main mechanisms of why red light therapy is powerful. He put it as one of the hypotheses, possible, exciting things. Nope. I know it. 100% fact. I don't need any... I'm not waiting for science to catch up on this one. I know for a fact. A huge reason why we love the red light therapy is lighting us up is because it's structuring your own waters. So that's very cool, but that's not the point I wanted to make in this video. The point I want to make in this video is when we're talking about what waters we drink, whether that be spring water, if you believe in spring water, or you believe in distilled water, you've got reverse osmosis. I certainly believe distilled is dead, reverse osmosis is dead water, which is fine. It will do detox anyway, even if it's, not living, it's 0 ppm and clean, that's fine. But what I'm telling you is, next fucking level, for me, now I'm obsessed with it, now I'm learning so much. Now I'm never going to go without, since I'm out anyway, committed to red lights outside and getting up early in the morning, I might as well just, go and get my water and open the top of it, plastic containers, and fucking let it get structured and drink that. And I'm going to experiment to see how long it stays structured, because I'm not going to drink it straight away. I'm going to wait a bit. I have drunk it straight away, but that's to come. I'm going to see, because I've got a feeling, this makes sense to me, you guys might already know, that the water doesn't lose its structure for a while. I got a feeling with that, because I feel like the red light therapy, when it hits my skin and eyes, it lasts like up to 24 hours after I've done it. That's what I feel. I feel with all the medicines I do, grounding, it lasts up to 24 hours. That's what I feel intuitively. I might be wrong. So I need to do an experiment where I let it structure in the morning, and I don't drink it till the night or the next day, and then I see if I have the same kind of kick and bounce. Without getting it structured again. So I'm going to do that test. Now I know that structured water is it's an extension of red light therapy, and a huge reason why red light therapy feels so amazing is because it's structuring the waters within. which is fine, because not everyone's going to be down for urine therapy and structuring their own urine or whatever. Or if you're not down for that, that's fine. Just know that when you go out to the red, you are getting your own waters within your system, which, if you believe we're like 70 and 100% of water, we're water beings. You know, that's pretty crazy. That's a huge reason why we're feeling so fucking happy and high. It's structuring the water. That's what we were designed to do by nature, to have our waters structured within our bodies at sunrise and sunset. And now people are not doing that because they're stuck in the houses with curtains closed. And actually, the infrared can penetrate through glass and possibly plastic, and they say and stuff, but it won't be as effective. You've got to think about that. If you want maximum penetration to structure your water, the best is to open the window, be outside. Open the window in your house, be outside. That's full penetration. You've got to think on these things. Yeah, infrared can probably fly through a wall curtain and plastic, and it might get in a little bit, but I'm not playing for little bits here. I'm playing for, you know, big, huge results. Lots of structure to my water, and it is so fucking powerful. I barely tapped into this research. You guys probably know more about structured water than me. I'm gonna start. After they get rid of this sunlight book, which is very intimidating, by the way. There's even new things with that I'm learning. I'm like 1% through what I need to know. No, not what I need to know. What I'm gonna know in this health world is crazy. Yeah, definitely. Rennie, it's Ari Whitnam's book, Red Light Therapy. Very big, very popular. Highly recommend it. I'll certainly be putting some of that information in my own book. He's figured out a lot, but he hasn't got it completely right with some things. My ego's going crazy here, so I will add on the things he's missed out. But he's given me a lot, so I know he's right with some of these things. I can tell this guy's a genius. That book is really recommended. Red Light Therapy. You might as well have called it Sunrise Sunset Therapy. He didn't promote that. He did mention it in a bit, so he knows that if you're out in the sun all the time, you don't need red light therapy, which I figured out. If you're out in sunrise, sunset, half an hour, morning, night, and the sunset, sunrise, you don't need red light therapy. You're doing it, and it's better it's actually more powerful because you've got the other spectrums of light too. So he didn't put that in his book, just fine. You know, you want the machine. He's working with people that, you know, probably going to buy machines. Well, when I wrote my sunlight book, I'm probably going to be working with people that are more addicted to the sun anyway, or want more sun, so I'm not going to put the red light machine stuff in, whereas his biases was that. So yeah, sunlight, man, it's more powerful than red light therapy. Red light therapy costs money too. Save you money. Flow, what time's best? Okay, this is for the structuring of the water and your own waters, but whatever waters you got, your urine, whatever waters you're drinking. And actually, I'm going to try with food too. This could get fucking crazy because food's got water in it too. So I actually kind of think it's pointless. Any other times of sun, I might be proved wrong in this. I might prove myself wrong. I think any other times of sun might prove wrong to have any kind of benefits to the water or stuff, because they do other things. But trust me, the key is this, and the timing is this. You go on Google and find out when your sunrise and sunset times are. Very easy. Type in your location, type in sunrise, sunset. It will give you exact minute of sunrise, exact minute of sunset. Try and get out within 1.5 hours, up to 1.5 hours after the sunrise. So that's your time. As soon as you see the sunrise time, if you can get before, brilliant, 10-15 minutes before. But your maximum really, your ideal, the money is like from sunrise to about half an hour to 45 minutes. That's the real money. That will structure the fuck. Same with sunset. 45 minutes, up to 45 minutes before to 0 minutes. If you get in that nice little window, that's the structure money. 1.5 hours though, before and after, on both sides of sunrise and sunset, you still got a lot of good structuring going on. But that's the key. You go on Google and type in what time sunrise and sunset and try and make it to that time. If you've got a biohack is this. If you have got very little time, 5-10 minutes, go and try and smack on the sunrise and sunset times. 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after, 10 minutes sunrise. You know what I mean? That's the real money. But if you can extend it, fine. You can leave it out for 1.5 hours at these key times. Well, if you can leave it out there, fine, all night, then no problem. It will structure itself. Many people do. Many people just leave their stuff completely out 24/7, and they wonder why it's structured. Yeah, it's the sun, but it's not all of the sun. It's only a specific form of sun, the red light therapy sun from sunrise and sunset, that's doing it at 1.5 hours, 2 hours before and after. Nothing else is really doing it. The other stuff doesn't do anything apart from clean the water. You know, like disinfectant, UVB, color blue, kind of disinfects because it doesn't go very deep, doesn't penetrate very deep. And you've already got clean water, so you don't need it disinfected. You've already got distilled water and reverse osmosis water and urine. You don't need it disinfected. Well, you do need it, don't need it, but to enhance it, you want it structured. So that's how you structured it. Find out sunset, and you're done. Right, that's it. Fucking cool one. Quick one. Structured water. This is powerful. This is not going to change my information. I know I'm right on this, by the way. 100% fucking right. 100% from my own experiences. That's how we learn, by the way, from our own experiences. It's right and it's powerful, and it's a massive upgrade when you're not just structuring your inside water by being out at the right time. You're also drinking now water that's structured, and if I'm right that it stays structured, that water you structure for like 24 hours after, that means that you can like revitalize yourself with red light therapy. Get this, you can revitalize yourself with red light therapy when it's midday. Like, say you have a lack of energy, now you can take that. Like, it's midday, the red light therapy's not there, there's no red in the... Or you're inside in an office, and there's no lateral sunlight. You can revitalize yourself with that structured water that you kept, that kind of remained structured for 18 hours, because you thought, oh, do you know what? On the sunset, I went out and structured it, or the sunrise, I left it there for half an hour, and out structured. You drink that, you will know, just as I know, there's a difference between your water when it's not structured and when it is structured. Jared Pollock, you are fucking genius. You are fucking... And whoever's talked about it, you're fucking right. There is something legitimate about that, and it's fucking fascinating information and research, and I look forward to understanding more of the science before it. I know it works, I'm going to do it, but I'm looking forward to bringing more information to people about structured water, maybe going down that route of exactly what is structured water. I just know it's magic. I just fucking know it's magic, and it's like, I don't know, it's deeper penetration of the body, and, yeah, well, shit, so... Alright, I'll stop. Yeah. Brother Sage, man, yeah, it's good stuff. Alright, cool. Structure your water, man. Sunrise, and sunset time. Those are key. The waters within are very important to be structured, but also the waters that we are drinking. And also food as well. Maybe you guys can do that too. I'll get to that at some point. Structuring the food, because food contains water. That'd be an interesting experiment today.